Alright, here it is. Chapter 3 is automated. Kind of. For starters, there's something I don't like doing, and that's automating the mechanisms straight to the machine. I'd rather put mechanisms in when needed. So, over here is the input for precision mechanisms, and over here is the output where you get your inductive mechanisms. It's all controlled from one power plant this time. I've been experimenting with just having a single water wheel set up and just controlling it all using one clutch. Here's all the water wheels. Explosion noises, that's fun. And they're all brought through one belt to power it all. So each water wheel set has a shaft. They all connect to this one water wheel. I'm pretty sure we're at max RPM. Oh no, it can go higher. We'll put it at 160 for now. Alright. Chapter 3 is a bit more messy than Chapter 2. It's belt spaghetti, so at this point I actually started color coding my belts. To start with, you need to re-automate cobblestone. You'll need a lot of it for these cobblestone crushing wheels. The crushing wheels are crushed to make singularities, which are sent up through the blue belt. While that's going, I've got a non-create redstone bamboo farm. That works the same as my fuel farms did. The bamboo is brought through here into an auto-crafter, which auto-crafts the bamboo into sticks. The sticks are sent through two belt systems. One is used to make the crushing wheels, and the other stick system is used to automate knives. Over here. The other cobblestone generator generates cobblestone, which is ground into sand and flint, or ground into gravel, which is crushed into sand and flint. The sand is sent up to the TNT farm. The flint is used to make knives. Right here. The knives are sent up through the black belt, which is the flint belt, to make sure that this deployer never runs out. As soon as that flint knife breaks, another one immediately takes its place. The knives are used to cut these slimy ferns, which are crushed up into fern blends, and used to make ender fern dust, which is put through a campfire to make this ender dust. Green slimy fern dust, which is cooked in a campfire to make gunpowder, which is used to make TNT. And blue slimy fern dust, which makes bone meal. The bone meal has this cool system where it has a deployer that automatically places bone meal onto this grass patch, and there's a water block behind a piston. Every once in a while I have to adjust the timing on this like a valve. It's pretty fun. I just hold down this lever until I've got it about halfway, and I flick the lever off, and it starts an automatic redstone clock. That just does that. I could watch it all day. It's really fun to watch. This is something Noah made. It's a mega torch. It just keeps mobs from spawning even in the dark. Oof. The lag is not great, but oh well. Let's see. These mechanical arms are pretty cool. It just takes it takes gunpowder off of here, puts it in there. They're really fast. It's because I have this machine running at 160 RPM. Oops. Ooh, it's a bit laggy. Once the singularities are made, they're blown up with TNT and ender dust to create quantum singularities. Something fun about quantum singularities is they all have separate item tags. So you have to, yeah, see NBT 1 tag. You have to use a vacuumulator that ignores NBTs. Backpacks will not work. And also, I think I have too many backpacks in this world, because it's starting to lag. So I've stopped using backpacks, and I've switched to vacuumulators, which use zinc machines. Zinc machines are made using infernal mechanisms, of which Noah made an automatic lava train that brings lava to the overworld and melts Twisted and Weeping Vines into soul blends. So I've got an infinite supply of infernal mechanisms, since I now have an infinite supply of precision mechanisms. Oh! The TNT doesn't hurt, but it definitely damages my armor. So here is the system to sort the... Oh, more TNT just came out. To sort the mixer so it's not producing... Oh. So it's not producing too much singularities, because I had a problem where this would fill up with singularities. So... that's a problem. Let's take that cobblestone out. Oh. This is a smart observer. It detects when only a quantum entangled singularity is inside this basin, because it produces more singularities than dye, so I don't have to worry about dye filling the basin. Every time a quantum entangled singularity is in the basin, it sends a redstone signal to this clutch, stopping this belt from allowing more singularities in, and stopping singularities from getting down this chute. Creates a nice backlog, and as you can see, this is a sensor. I've created a sensor that detects when this system is working. It's working because the cobblestone has been pushed up. Basically, when the... This is round robin, right? Or no, sorry, it's set to detect prefer nearest. So as soon as this chute is full of singularities, this other belt allows all the singularities through, which dumps them in the chute, which sends a redstone signal to here, and sends up this cobblestone. It was just a sensor to tell me if the disposal system is working. The chutes send it down into lava, and it destroys the excess singularities. It's all free, I don't care about destroying them. Over here is the TNT system. Honestly, since there's so few TNT inside here, I'm thinking of just having it automatically set to always... okay, so basically, this redstone comparator slows down the pulse signal. And... there's one. Only sets off TNT once in a while. But it doesn't matter too much, since the redstone signal doesn't need to be slowed down. We'll just put this right here and directly set it off. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see, what else is there? I'm a little bit unraveled from doing all this. Chapter 3 was a mess. This was my favorite part, though, down here. Just get through the belt spaghetti. Once you crush the quantum entangled colored singularity, what do they call it, chromatic singularities, you put it through these crushing wheels and it becomes a paintball. This was fun. The paintball comes out of a random color. It can be red, yellow, green, blue, or purple. Or magenta? Magenta. The red, green, and yellow ones are collected here and repeatedly processed until they are blue. The blue ones are sent over here, where if it's purple it comes out of here, it goes directly into here, and is combined to make the chromatic blends. If it's blue, it's washed one more time, and then made into the... I think there are chromatic blends. Then they're turned into refined radiance, and the process continues. But, let's see... The byproduct is the chromatic waste. I have this observer here. It's very simple. It's just, as soon as chromatic waste is made, the observer sends a signal and destroys it with a piston. It's just a liquid remover. Same is done here, where there's a mechanical pump sending from there. Once the refined radiance is made, it's smashed on a belt and made into the, I don't know, flat radiance, I forgot. It's mechanically crafted once to make induction coils. Yep, radiant induction coils. Then it's round robin produced through these belts, just split to... Oh, I see. These are the drawers that destroy excess drops. Okay. And then there's radiant induction coils in these deployers. This is the input shaft for the, or the input chute for the precision mechanisms. And Noah made this cool thing. It's an unbreakable enchanted resonator. He made it using coins. So I put it on the machine so I don't have to keep restocking it. And this is how you escape the machine if you get stuck. If you don't have a double jump, you just hop in here and let the belt carry you up to the surface. This is the pink belt for the inducted mechanisms. So all I have to do, if you're, or if anyone's an outsider, you just get your precision mechanisms, dump them in here, and then over time they'll just start making inductive mechanisms. Probably see them coming up anytime. There's one, there's another, and it's making them all. Cool. Yeah, this system was a huge pain, but I got it done. Noah helped me with the smart observer thing. These were pretty simple, just a deployer dumps it on a campfire. I haven't just been up to chapter 3 though, because at the end of chapter 3 you need to make invar machines, and I thought invar was unobtainable. Turns out you just need to smash a nickel blend, or cook a nickel blend, then smash it. So up here I made the nickel compound processing facility. All you need is crushed nickel from the mine shaft. You just throw it in there, and the crushed nickel is crushed into powder to make nickel powder ore, which is melted in here using the infinite smelting fuel system from before. The molten nickel is just cast into bars. The bars are dropped down into here. Now on the other side of the machine, since I didn't want to have to input my own iron, I just made an automatic iron creator. Is that... Oh! There's no void upgrade. Well, that explains the problems. There was a problem where items would just build up over here. This void upgrade should keep that from happening. Oh wait, no. Sorry, that void upgrade isn't needed since it all goes here, where these have void upgrades. Okay. It's a simple system. The iron producer just grinds down cobblestone into gravel. The gravel's washed to make flint and iron nuggets. The iron nuggets need to be smashed to make ingots. So there's a press that presses 9 nuggets into 1 ingot, because the ingot then needs to be crushed to make iron dust. It won't work otherwise. I don't think you can crush iron nuggets to make iron dust. So it has to be an ingot, which slows it down immensely. This is a very slow system. The idea is it's fully automated, but it is slow, because it has like a 1 in what chance? Let's see. There's only a 12% chance of a piece of gravel giving 2 iron nuggets, and then you need 9 nuggets for a single ingot, and the ingot is crushed down to make a single iron dust, and you need 4 iron dust to make 1 nickel compound. The nickel compound is sent into this dropper, what's it called, a chute, which is burned to make unprocessed invar. The unprocessed invar needs to be hit with this mechanical press like 20 times to make a normal invar ingot. So I just have this depot here. As soon as it becomes invar, it's brought up through this belt system to make it super user-friendly. Not easy to work on, but user-friendly, because all you do is drop the nickel in here, and invar comes out eventually. Let's see. Oh, I also fixed up the smelting system. This is the new fuel system for the invar. I've started using these vacuumulators because they're not as laggy as backpacks, and honestly I was getting tired of using backpacks as crutches. Magnet upgrades are harder to craft than simple item filters. So all the bamboo is collected in there. I like these void drawers. I never have to worry about... Oh, that's a problem. I never have to worry about items getting stuck on the ground. I also stopped using, these aren't used, I just have them as decoration, but this is the one smokestack. I used to have 2 smokestacks. It's like, you know what, let's make one big old smokestack. It's a big factory. I guess this means my factory is now one of the honorary towers. Now there's 3 of them. Those are the 2 towers. That's Noah's wizard tower and storage system. That's my ball tower and nether portal and boat storage. Oh, dang it. Thought I'd fix this. This is the cobblestone generator. and iron farm for the villagers. I cleaned it up a bit. It used to be full, and I mean full of gears, all moving at the same time. But now instead of a bunch of gears, it's just a single speed controller. So much nicer, crisp, clean simplicity. It even moves those grind wheels. So I've got 2 cobblestone generators running at the same time, with the millstones running at the same time, and using another millstone. That's fun. One millstone powers the other millstone, which powers the other cobble generator. That's fun. It just constantly makes gravel. I don't need that. There we go. I'm stealing this for myself. And it just makes iron as usual. It looks like we don't have to worry about needing more storage upgrades anytime soon. Let's see. I also added another one of these water wheel lines. Speaking of adding water wheel lines and stone generators, I have fixed up the other generator, the deep slate generator. That bothers me. I'll have to fix that later. The problem with having a cobblestone generator so close to my house is that it burns the wood. You can tell because the ash was made there. So I'll probably have to fix that. The roof burned off a while ago, so I replaced it with this andesite brick. But it looks like it's still burning the sides. I'll have to fix that later. But right now, I want to show off this cool thing I did with the cobblestone. Or no, the deep slate cobble generator, which is used to make obsidian. So instead of making a smooth stone generator, because I'm getting tired of cobblestone, it's a bit ugly. So I'm making... Oh, I can still hear the explosions going off. Instead of making a whole nother deep slate smooth stone generator, I figured I'd just retrofit my current generator to accept both deep slate and stone. So there's another cobblestone generator here, and yes, I cleaned up the gears. Now it's just one rotation speed controller using a similar belt system to transfer torque. This rotation speed controller moves the cogwheel to the the gearbox to the mechanical drill for the regular cobblestone, the gearbox to the mechanical drill for the deep slate cobblestone, and the gearbox to the fans, which move the deep slate and now regular cobblestone to make smooth deep slate and regular stone. Then it smelts it again to make magma and smooth stone, and then the smooth stone is dumped out with the magma to just pick up here, the smooth stone and obsidian. These are my building materials. I love smooth stone. This stuff looks great. It's going to be what most of my factories are made out of now. It's a great retrofit, just the same backpack picks up both the cobblestone and the cobbled deep slate, so I didn't really have to do anything. My initial plan was to build the smooth stone farm on top of this wood farm, but I've got a bunch of space now to do something else up here. I might build a create style wood farm, which is a lot better. I mean, this is a create style wood farm, but it's just... it doesn't use a radial chassis, it doesn't pick up the wood itself. The wood just dumps itself all over the ground, and I had to build this big thing. Turns out radial stuff is really easy to make. You just use glue. That's all it is, it's just glue. It's great. I'm pretty sure Chapter 4 needs something similar. Let's see. I've started Chapter 4. I'm just looking at it. Yeah, you need another wood farm. Wood is pretty easy to make, though. So I'm pretty confident about that now. Oh, boy.